It is a day. I I, I don't know why I forget the name of the name of this day, but it's a day. Nonetheless, where am I? Wait, where did I go? I always feel like I'm prepared and then I'm unprepared. First video game. There we go. We are not live. Can you tell me what day it is? Because I can't remember apparently.
Upon this accursed Sunday, where we to spit in the eye of God by working on the Sabbath, telling the tyrant to smite us if he dare. Howdy, I'm Zombie. How is everybody?
You threw me for a loop there, Zombie. Oh, yeah, I said hi, everybody. Hi, Saudu, and hi, Razor. Welcome in to both of you. We will be waiting here for a bit while we wait for Sana.
Yeah, Xanadu is gonna be a couple minutes late, so I decided to go in big.
Yeah.
I had to fill the space while we wait for Xanadu, so...
You're gonna fill up the space for 2 people? Oh boy.
Well, I'm fat enough for it.
No. Are you? No.
Yeah, like, to be fair, I'm very tall, so it stretches out height-wise, so I don't look as fat. I don't look as heavy as I am.
Ah, gotcha.
Like, I'm literally, I'm literally 2 centimeters shy of 2 meters tall.
Okay.
But I like to tell other Americans that I'm 5'11" to fuck with them.
5'11".
Let me double check. Calculations. Stand aside, audiobook I was listening to. I'm 11 centimeters. I jokingly tell people I'm 180 in centimeters, rather than just shy of 2 meters. Needing to do the conversion for this joke does not help it much.
Me not being good at numbers does not help as well. I understand that it's tall. Yes? Is that?
Yes.
Oh, good. Then I get it.
Well, 5'11" is around just above the average height for the average American male. Whereas I am taller than about over 99% of humanity.
Really?
Yeah, like I said, I'm literally just shy of 2 meters.
Sick, I'm above average. Racer says. Wait, are you? Are you really, babe? You can say it out loud. I know you're here. Okay, I called him out a little bit too hard because we are in the same room. Me and Razor.
E.
Yeah. He doesn't wish to speak. Now I feel bad.
They don't have to if they don't want to.
Yeah. I shall respect it as the good girlfriend that I am.
But no, I have also just been going insane over recent manga updates, as well as the fact that seasonal anime are there's a good amount of decent ones.
Oh.
And good ones.
What is the recently good one you've gotten into?
Okay, so listen. This is a series I keep trying to recommend to friends, but a lot of them
I'm
are
way
like,
too hungover to be
hey,
here.
listen, that doesn't sound very interesting. I understand why everyone that is super into Chihaya Furu is so mad that no one's giving their series a try. Because the one I'm liking is Akane Banashi, which is about Rakugo.
Rakugo? I don't think I've heard that one before.
I think me and Xanadu mentioned it before, like, because we were getting into Rakugo because of Akane Banashi. I'm the one that's still following Akane Banashi, like Xanadu, like looks at this like this is a nice series, but I can't really get my hooks into it, so to speak. I might try to show it again once like the dub is out, which I believe it is coming out, like I think actually today. But Rakugo is basically it's a traditional type of performing art in Japan where it's similar to like a one-man comedic play, usually lasting between like 5 minutes to a half hour. Originally, the more direct translation is story with a punchline.
I'm sorry.
Where pretty much... Oh dear lord, someone's gonna violently vomit for the next 5 minutes. Okay, good luck.
Twinkle is distracting me. Twinkle, come on. If you're that drunk, you shouldn't be here.
Hello. Hi.
You are only 5 minutes late. I thought you were gonna be 10.
I rushed.
Fuck
You came in right when I was about to explain what Rakugo was.
Go ahead.
Oh, basically, like a comedic one-man play of sorts, where basically a performer will arrive.
Don't tell me how much to drink.
Well, only usually, depending on if it's Edo or Saken, usually a fan, a
fan and a wooden table.
No, wooden table's Osakan. I'm literally forgetting the word for...
Handkerchief.
Handkerchief. How the fuck... Like, I am so mad at myself. I'm just sitting here like... I should have an extensive vocabulary that I can surreptitiously, like, show off, and I will forget extremely simple words for common household items.
Same.
But anywho, for anybody who's new zombie, would you like to do a recap of what happened? Some tea was spilled. Yes. I was so flabbergasted. Like, poor girl.
So, last week we went into our court case for the suspected suicide of Dr. David Asher.
Yes.
We went into our case with, at best, a ghost of evidence. And the word of an android telling us that David did not kill himself. However, as we went through, we realized that, like, there is no way for them to find poison until we found out that the poison is a preset on David's 3D printer, well, 3D chemical printer, and that's not good. But then we found out, like, motive, but then we found out, like, oh, they have the recording of the breakup call. However, there was a silver bullet that saved us, which was that David was calling his secretary about 30 minutes after the breakup and 30 minutes before his supposed suicide, making plans to meet with us the following Tuesday to pass off the android. Granted, the reasoning wasn't stated in the court case, but still that he was making plans later in the week before his, again, as stated,
did you see the
suicide.
fucking rat, bro?
When we're about to follow up on this lead, however, Sarah has finally cracked a code for David's private surveillance system. Deciding to bank everything on this one big bet, Morgan has told Sarah to upload the surveillance footage to our beloved android judge AD84, who I am unwell about.
I was about to say, you're entirely normal about the android judge.
I vibrate at the frequency of glass. Then I will shatter anything I touch when I am around her.
She is, like, hard to say the best character so far because I love Morgan so much, but I do love everything about the Judge Droid. She's great.
If you enjoy comedic relief characters, she is great. Her name literally is leet speak for ADHD.
I didn't notice that.
Clanker, my
Oh
dude.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't speak elite speak, which I think is a good thing.
Listen,
All
a piece of
things
dust.
considered.
If they're entirely fictional and written by another human being, you can be abnormal about a robot character. Generative AI fucking sucks.
Yep.
And I stand by that.
Well, shall we continue? Let's see what
All right, but, yeah.
happens.
Yee.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm doing jazz hands.
But yeah, Sarah uploaded the video, and then it showed Sarah handing David the cups, highly insinuating that Sarah has poisoned David. And Sarah has no memory of this.
She was quite distraught. It was so sad. Like, what is going
Yeah.
on?
Adonai? Did I kill my father, Adonai? Adonai? Explain this to me!
I guess that is it.
But,
For recap,
Yeah, we were
yeah, so-
literally just about to go back to right after Sarah's been detained. Well, I managed to prove that David didn't kill himself. In the process, I proved that his android did. I proved the android that's been walking around with me all day is capable of murder. A killer robot, a true unbound AI with military-grade specs and at least one death to its name already.
Fuck this shit, I'm heading to the bar.
So much for avoiding the public eye.
Thank you for coming here on such short notice, Judge Barrows.
I believe I will be the one voicing her.
This
Go
is the
for it.
first time we've seen her, right? Just making
Yep.
sure
Yes.
that I'm okay.
The first human judge we've seen, who is basically a higher judge.
Oof.
Because I forgot to say in the recap. Yeah, they use robot judges for a lot of rote work, like minor cases, in order to streamline everything. And if stuff starts getting complicated, then they start bringing in the human judges.
Bye, Dust.
Bye, Dust.
Bye.
Yes. Ha. As if I'm doing you some kind of favor. I didn't realize I had a...
That sounded like the villager from Minecraft.
I was about to say.
I'm so sorry. Can we have that again? That was so funny. Okay, now I'm calm and collected. We may continue.
As if I'm doing you some kind of favor. I didn't realize I had any choice in the matter. This isn't some bad joke, is it, Miss Rockford?
I'm afraid not, Your Honor.
You know, I like the adjutants. I always have. They deal with criminal trials so that bookish, quiet, contemplative people like me can spend all day typing up arguments for obscure legal treatises. That's what I like to do. I don't like coming down here and dealing with all this heavy-handedness. Won't someone toiling away under the police state think of the pure bureaucrats? And I certainly don't like making rulings on anything as spicy as AI.
Call me AI spicy.
Look of disgust on her face when she said AI.
Ugh.
She can barely bring herself to say it.
Oh, there.
And you, Counselor Morgan, you're the one it's registered to? That's correct, Your Honor. So what did it do, exactly? Torture an animal, shut down a hospital, crash a coin market?
We have it on camera poisoning a man,
Well,
killing its creator.
well, technically.
You mean Dr. Asher? So, well, you don't exactly have it putting the poison, you're just having it, like, giving it the cups, but... That is... We can't hope to keep this quiet for very long. All we can do is try to wrap it up quickly. Let's make haste. Adjutant, do you have the case number? Sorry, I have to, like, do a little, like... I have to do a goddamn reference in my head to the most popular girls in school, like, stop-motion animation YouTube series. I then have to go, hey, in my head to get the 8084 voice.
Hell yeah. And also, hello, Kiki. Welcome in.
Case ID is 2412778, docket number YT9843188282. Oh, thank you. Can you repeat that? YT9843188282. I think I lost you after the first 8.
I have it copied here.
And what are the security procedures for an incident of this nature? A data quarantine is to be established around any networks the subject was supposed to for more than 66 seconds. All the offending hardware is to be destroyed immediately through incineration at a minimum of 3,422 degrees Celsius for 30 minutes. Sorry, Spearmint. There's nothing to be done. No debate to be had. This isn't even a decision. Sorry, Sarah, not Spearmint. David gave you that name. I should at least make the effort to use it. That sounds very hot. Do we have any furnaces that get that hot? Of course there are! There are a number of industrial furnaces within city limits that I could recommend! Sorry? Well, sorry. Why should I be sorry anyway? I fulfilled the request. Favor repaid. I don't know Sarah anything. Especially not if it killed my friend. Right, Morgan? I'm sorry?
Chat, do you guys see who we have in chat? Hej mom, hej mor, hvordan går det? Giv mig et øjeblik, mor, så kan jeg lige forstå, hvad du siger. My mother's in chat. Everybody behave.
Hi, Ida's mom.
Oh dear lord, we're in front of the creator of the person we're working with.
Oh no.
Thank you for the hug, mom. Tak for knus.
I have to earn a good
tilbage
grade
til
in
dig,
first
mor.
impressions.
Good first impressions. Very good.
Quick, I need to mail cookies over.
Ooh, what kind of cookies?
I don't know. What does she like?
My mom is not picky. She can eat anything.
Alright, let's
I
go
would
with the
default
same
to
kind of
ginger
chocolate
snaps.
Hi, Mama Fighter. That's me. I have a mother, believe it or not. Jeg har en mor. Jeg håber, det går godt, mor. Jeg håber, du kan lide, hvad jeg laver. I just wish my mama... I hope she enjoys the stream, basically. Yeah.
Hells yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. I was just saying how grateful I am that we already have the procedures for this kind of thing all laid out already. Yep, keeps things nice and simple. It can feel somewhat severe going through these steps so quickly, but nothing, Your Honor. Artificial intelligence is perhaps the greatest threat to human civilization and the sanctity of life there's ever been.
She doesn't care at all, Morgan? Because did you not see how distraught she was? Poor girl.
Any piece of software, big or small, no matter the vessel, if it can violate the tenets it was programmed with, it has potential to cripple our nation in a matter of moments. Yes, couldn't have said it better myself.
Right from the textbook, almost.
Well, I mean it. Monsters like that don't belong in this world.
Says she. What the hypocrite someone can be.
They should never have been born in the first place. Destroying them is a kindness. If anyone's to blame, it's...
Oh.
No one's blaming you, counselor. You couldn't have known you were in possession of an AI. I'm talking too much. Probably just tired. It's been a long day and I've had a lot of thoughts. Sorry, Sarah. Whatever you are. You were just born wrong.
Just born.
Not your fault, necessarily.
Oh my god.
If it were up to me, you'd get points for trying. Trying to be something more. Trying to be something at all. Or anything other than what you are. It was stupid, of course, and futile. And pointless. Spending hours in front of a TV or laying in bed staring at your phone.
Oh, if you confused Kiki, the green text is Morgan's thoughts. Her inner monologue. So they are reading their thoughts? Yes. Yes,
Watching
baby
s-
Morgan? Look at all that
Watching-
long hair. Damn.
Watching stupid movies and trying to paper mache an ill-fitted mask of humanity out of the scraps you could tear out of magazines.
She's so tiny. No, it's not.
Practicing expressions and memorizing lines and trying to get something to take root and grow despite knowing you'd have nothing to feed on. Stupid. So this is where I wanted to end at the before at the
Oh!
last session.
Oh.
Oh,
You see why?
Oh.
yeah.
My god. We don't have
Just
any other
where
option.
you're like just revealing that a lot of her cavalier attitude is just her projecting onto literally everything. Like it's better to not been born. All it's like that's just what Morgan thinks of herself. She's a bundle of poor, like coping mechanisms disguised as a human.
Let's call. We're gonna save Sarah, please.
Who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters.
Morgan?
What was that, counselor? I said objection.
No, you did not. You said that. You didn't.
And what are you objecting to?
What are you doing, Morgan?
I'm a defense attorney. This is what I do. I understand that you've been through a lot these past few hours, Counselor. But there's nothing to defend. On the contrary, Your Honor. I have to defend myself. But, pardon? You say that this android, Sarah, is an AI because it broke its tenants.
Obviously.
And you believe it broke its tenants because of this newly discovered footage. That appears to show it committing murder via poison.
All true, and no laws broken on your part.
Here it comes. Never thought I'd be incriminating myself in the courtroom just to make a point. Don't you dare try and entrap me on this! Let's see. There's David's cup, found knocked over, drink by David, tested inconclusive. Sarah's paper proves ownership of Sarah found inside panic room. Handgun, recent purchase, more bugged than a picnic. David's contract describes David's employment and fireable offenses like fraud. Remember, Sarah's paper said that we owned her for weeks before this.
Oh.
So
she's gonna implicate herself in the murder and then try to prove she didn't do it.
Yeah. Don't forget to max out your bet.
So we are implying this. Oh.
Oh, you forgot.
Oh.
You forgot about
Oh, I forgot I can. I forgot.
Don't worry.
That I had.
Don't worry.
We'll get him next.
Alt F4, reboot, reset. That's gonna be fine. No.
It's pretty simple, actually. If the state is making the claim that Sarah's an AI, they're accusing me of committing a felony. Because I'm the legal owner of that android.
What the hell are you doing?
And if the state wants to charge me with owning an AI, I will not take that lying down. I know my rights. Okay, Counselor, your argument is...
self-defeating. Listen to yourself, Counselor. You claim that Sarah is just an android, a product that will be obsolete within a year. But you've only known it for a few hours. You've only owned it for a matter of minutes. And yet here you are risking a felony charge to save it from being demolished?
Because you're wrong.
And I know you wouldn't care. I'm losing her voice a bit. Not unless this android was something special. There we go.
Look at us. Me arguing that I'm guilty, and Emma arguing that I'm a softie.
She's happy.
It'd be funny if it wasn't so... fun. You think there's no reason I'd want to save this android from destruction? Other than feelings of personal attachment? Sarah's paper proves the ownership of Sarah found inside panic room. Starling's testimony, David experienced harassment, Stockton reported to police. Starling's text, Starling and David texted Friday at 6:57 p.m. Evaluation. Estimation of Sarah's financial value. Worth a lot of zeros.
Oh yeah, she's one expensive piece of equipment that would otherwise be broken.
Like, she's worth likely billions as a collector's item.
Like the
Yes.
fire? Okay. I'm doing this the right way. Jeez.
I can think of at least one reason why I don't want you to turn Sarah into slag. One very convincing reason. Or a very convincing number.
What are you... What is that?
That number is Sarah's estimated financial value on the collector's market.
You've gotta be.
I got it from her insurance evaluation algorithm. They're designed to lowball you. That does seem like a reasonable incentive for you to want to keep your android intact. It's a free country, Your Honor, and I have a right to defend myself. And we have a free market, so I have a responsibility to defend my financial interests. That was a weird read for me. Oh well.
Your Honor, a trial like this would be...
I'm not going to let you turn this courtroom into a circus, Morgan.
Oh my god. You're in the business.
Sorry, I just need a sip of water. You can't spend the next half-decade bringing in expert after expert to testify on the philosophical distinctions between AIs and ads. Spiraling into appeal after appeal, all while the media... This machine appears to have willfully killed a man. The public needs answers now. Of course, Your Honor. I have neither the desire nor the resources to get into a drawn-out battle with the state over what constitutes as an illegal machine intellect. So, the state says my android, my property, killed a man in violation of its sentence, so they want to take my property and destroy it. I'll prove that my machine didn't harm anyone, so the state will have no reason to suspect it's an AI, and I'll get to keep my property. Unlawful seizure? Thwarted. Don't be cute. I feel a stomach ulcer coming on. Fine. You'll have your day in court, but it'll be one day. Tomorrow. Prove that this machine didn't kill Dr. Asher. No, prove that it couldn't have killed him. Anything less than absolute proof, and I'll have the damn thing obliterated. And you'll also be looking at a very real sentencing for the public unrest you've enabled. Yes, Your Honor. D.A. Rockford, what I'm asking of you is just as heavy. Find the truth. By the end of tomorrow. We can't settle for anything less. Win or lose, there can be no doubts about the outcome of this case.
Yes, Your Honor.
And now, I need to go lie down. Can I come? You can power down.
Morgan?
Hmm?
I misjudged you.
At what point?
Whenever I wrote you off as a small-time defense attorney just trying to tread water...
Yes, the gray-haired old woman was a judge.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Burroughs was the human judge.
Yep.
That is so sweet of you to say, Emma.
There's layers to you. You've got backbone. Teeth, even.
You're gonna make me blush.
People talk about your kind like you're boxing against the state, fighting the man. But most defense attorneys wouldn't know a cyberpunk if they walked up to them on the street and shot him. Meanwhile, you've just signed up to do 15 rounds challenging the state's authority. Why?
Not sure exactly.
for David?
Yeah, probably. Probably just me being sentimental. If I had to pick one more lofty reason, well, I think it's all the moralizing. People can be evil, they can choose to do evil things for evil reasons. If you want to execute him for that, you'll hear no complaint from me. But animals can't be evil. Information can't be evil. Ideas can't be evil. I guess I'm not convinced AI can be evil either. Whatever else I get up to, I don't want to stand with the book burners of the world.
You're more high-minded than I realized. You sure you're in the right line of work?
Can't see myself doing anything else.
Good luck, Morgan.
Hmm?
There are book burners on all sides these days.
I talked to Big Ken just now, but I'm in an even deeper hole than when I was trying to prove David's innocence. Doubt won't be enough this time. Need to find the actual culprit, no matter what. "9:31 a.m., July 2nd, 2086. Precinct 254. Homicide office. Yeah, the realistic in this case, like, our Maya Fey getting accused for was like, yeah, that's some pretty damning evidence.
Yeah.
So is that door locked? Yeah, of course. Even though they've got it collared? It's a precaution. If the collar doesn't work, what good would a deadbolt do? Maybe it's just wishful thinking. Can't have Schrodinger's cat if the box isn't closed. So long as the door's locked, you could say whether there's a national crisis on the other side of it. So how scared are they? The higher-ups? Not sure scared is the right word. It's just the two of us here. You don't have to mind their ego. Nah, I mean it. I think they're bloodthirsty. I have the right to defend myself, don't I? I doubt they're looking at you, Tiger. It's Noble who'll be the center of a bloodbath when the markets reopen tomorrow. You think they're gonna go after Noble? Break their monopoly? I think they want to take their monopoly.
Where did he go? He just jumped and disappeared. Like, whoop.
Yeah. He glitched out of the world. London, no!
Take their... Just disappeared.
Yeah.
Nationalize the android industry?
The Womps got him.
I miss my bombs. I feel like this one should have a listen to what that could be more about. Was this one?
No, that's Neobility.
Yeah, it starts with this one?
Sure, it is Nationalize.
Want me to?
Yeah, go ahead. I've been reading a lot of
Yeah,
characters.
I was like, I had one character in a room of 4. You've been working. Nationalize. Verb. To transfer an industry from private to state control. The act of absorbing a corporation or industry into the nation's government, shifting authority and profits to the state, and restructuring the business model to function as a part of the bureaucracy. Nationalization is a so-called nuclear option for sovereign nations. It is mostly used as a threat, a tool of deterrence against corporate misconduct, monopolies, or corruption. However, during periods of severe economic depression or hyperinflation, nationalization is considered a valid way of forcefully stabilizing the market, even if doing so risks flaming the tempers of those who operate within it. Many governments made liberal use of nationalization during the late 2050s through the 2060s in an effort to keep energy and food prices from fluctuating out of control. The 2070s saw most of those countries reverse course.
Wait, we're here?
Oh, right around there.
Roundabout there, yeah. Reverse course. Industries were opened back up in a free auction model where every citizen was given a share to trade or sell as they pleased. But this contentious process was plagued by accusations of government corruption, cartel intimidation, and disinformation campaigns. The global trend back towards privatization gave rise to a new rich, sometimes derisively referred to as the neobility. Some liberal economists have since criticized this period of deregulation as being poorly planned. And executed in haste, contributing to the record highs of wealth inequality we see today, leaving many governments loath to attempt nationalization again, and thus shifting the global balance of power further towards multinational corporations. Today, all 5 of the largest national economies in the world retain at least some control of what they can each consider their respective countries' key industries, making the threat of nationalization carry marginally more weight within their borders.
Okay.
Fun bit of world building involved with that.
Yeah!
Yeah.
If the public thinks Noble's been experimenting with AI, they couldn't ask for a better excuse. You're joking. The state has done it plenty of times before. Not since the 60s. Which wasn't that long ago, for me. For the state, it's practically yesterday. So the same state that tells us to be terrified of AIs looking on the old net or biding their time and forgetting on the satellites sees all this as nothing more than an opportunity. Well, they do generally want to incinerate the thing as soon as possible. Past experience tells me they'll just want to gain something while they're at it. Here's what I don't get. Why is this a debate, an argument, a trial? Can't we just hook it up to a core computer, see if it has the tenants or not? Pop the hood, as they say? Who says that?
Who says that?
Lots of people used to say it. Well, for starters, they're all scared to death about a contagion. They figure anything they let an AI connect to they can't trust. Then why the collar? Collars are too simple to hack. Just a really strong electromagnetic held in place with a lock and key. Even so, feels like we should be able to build some kind of machine, some kind of test. Something a little more sophisticated than the same reason they had at the witch trials. Burn them all and let God sort out the rest. You got any polygraphs here at the station? Lie detectors? Yeah, I got a bunch of them back in storage. Ocular, heart rate, perspiration, brain scan, take your pick.
Oh, you can try it on... Would that work?
You're not gonna try and use one of those on the bot, are you? All those fancy lie detectors lying around. The DA's office never asked for them, do they? Nope. Nah, we got perps who offer to take the test when they're at wit's end, but the DAs never submit the results as evidence. You ever wonder why? Guess I always figured because the test could be beaten. The test can be beaten. 1 out of 100, 9 out of 1,000. It can be done. Some people are just that good at lying. But it isn't really how good the tech gets or how impressive the statistics are. All that matters is the doubt. People decide whether you're lying or telling the truth long before they hook you up to a polygraph. If the results don't match their initial impression, then it must be a fluke. A 1 in a million mistake. They'll never trust a machine more than their own intuition. And no one will ever trust a machine to determine guilt. So they can run the trial, choose a sentence, but they don't get a vote on the jury. They don't get a vote anywhere. Why bring it up then? Because I'm sure there are tests, devices, experts I can employ to analyze Sarah. But your bosses will never be satisfied with the answer. If it's an AI, it's smart enough to cheat the test. Or hack the device, fool the expert. All our fancy 21st century tech. And we still fall back on the Trump-headed court-martial. So, am I going to set off any alarms if I go and turn it on? Nah, you should be okay. If it lunges at you, I can always put a hole in its head.
That was a little bit uncalled for, I feel. Am I the only one?
That's because we got to know Sarah.
Yeah.
Still, Sarah looks like a child. And usually, I got just
Listen, you ever see those creepy children in horror movies? I'm pretty sure if I had a gun in my hand, I could pull the trigger if it called for it.
Okay,
But
if I'm
Sarah's
in a
not
haunted
creepy.
house and a child in like a Victorian nightgown holding one of those creepy frickin' porcelain dolls is looking up at me and starts quoting Shakespeare, my first instinct is to run away. If there's no exits nearby, I'm punting the child.
I understand that, but Sarah's not scary. She's just a child. She's a
To
scared
us.
child. Ah.
To them, it's like that's a fucking robot that poisoned a man. It looks like a child, but that's basically it's basically the equivalent of, yeah, it looks like a child. Could be a fucking demon. Let's just be safe.
No.
Might take more than one shot too.
Yeah, she's got military grade plating.
Mm-hmm. She is kind of strong.
Wait, what? From outside? You're not coming in. I need to speak with it in private. It's a machine, not a suspect. It doesn't have a right to counsel. Or right to privacy. Or any rights at all, really. Well, actually. And it's a good thing I came prepared. Of course it doesn't have rights. But I do. Including a reasonable expectation of privacy. In a police station? Tiger, you don't.
In the police station, you don't.
It's my medical android. Pardon?
Music! Yay!
It's a poor animal!
I have to discuss a health issue with it.
You liar, Morgan.
Seriously? I have to talk about a medical concern with my android, and I don't want you listening in.
It's a girl thing.
That's your medical android? Like your nurse? As of last night, I was already at the courthouse. Well, as of last night, I was already at the courthouse. Just had to take the elevator and do some paperwork. You can check if you don't believe me. No, thank you. I'm not nearly brave enough to take on med confidentiality, and you don't seem like the bluffing type.
Oh, God.
You must not do a lot of gambling, detective. It's the ones who don't bluff that you have to look out for. Listen, I won't dispute whatever medical emergency you... Lower back pain. I mean, listen, you've seen what she's packing.
Yeah, no,
I
fair.
understand. Yeah, that.
You might be going through.
It's just a big text. I don't know why that gets me. Oh my god.
But I also can't just... Look. I'm gonna go get something from the vending machine. I think it'll take me about half an hour. Are you going downtown? Just to the break room. But it's a very old vending machine, you know? It's jammed a lot. Thanks. You know, it's pretty small for an android. Heavy as hell. I would build something trying to move it myself. But small. Small isn't quite the right word. The word he's looking for is young.
Okay.
But that's not an adjective anyone likes attaching to a machine built to serve. Or potentially, in this case, a machine built to kill. 9:53 a.m., July 2nd, 2086. I don't like this room. Not sure why. Certainly not a guilty conscience. Maybe it's lack of ventilation. Like all the cortisol and nausea of its inhabitants never had anywhere to go.
What is that thing they put around her neck? What the hell?
collar.
The magnet collar to stop her, like, machinery from going haywire.
I thought it was gonna be a shock collar. Like anytime she did something she's not supposed to, like sap. Like,
No,
oh,
it's just a
man.
big old magnet they stuck to her neck.
Oh man.
Like it all just soaked into the walls. A modern haunting. Are you going to wake up when I tell you to this time? Or do I have to do the whole meet cute all over again?
Wait. Was she not supposed to put her hand in her mouth for it to activate?
No, that's just to, like, register that Morgan is the one to be able to activate her. Now that, like, it has Morgan's voice and everything registered.
I thought it was the only way to turn her on and off. Like that's what her
Listen, if Morgan
switch
stuck her
for.
fingers in my mouth, I'd be happy, but that's a different story.
Zombie.
Sounds so weird out of context, but you'll understand if you're here. If you
I completely forgot your mom's in here. I am so sorry.
Ah!
Where am I?
Good morning.
Why don't I know where I am?
For the first time in your life, you're not connected to anything. How's it feel?
What is this? We were at the courthouse. The footage. This numbness around my neck. Father. What happened?
Oh, her hands too.
What are they going to do to me?
Man, this looks so sad. I'm not liking this at all.
Actually, a rogue robot. You have to cut off especially the internet and its access to keyboards.
I get it, but it doesn't make it feel any good to look at. Man.
Bad robots get the mittens.
No! Oh my god.
This is effectively the cone of shame, but for androids.
The cone of shame.
There's a lot of interested parties who want to see you bricked ASAP.
Because they think I killed father.
No, because they think you're an artificial intelligence.
I am man-made, and I possess intelligence.
Don't be naive.
I am less than 3 years old.
Are you? Well, I know everything I learned about her yesterday was complete bull.
If I was what they say I am, if I was alive, why does that mean I have to die?
It says fear, competition, and no logical reason.
I would say most logical would be fear, because anything we don't understand or seems danger is driven by fear. Any objections?
Sounds about right.
Because they're afraid of you. Machines can bend steel, crash networks with one thought, launch missiles that...
There are modded humans who are capable of all of that and more. And unlike machines, they actually have incentive to do so.
Then there's competition and no logical reason.
Damn, was my answer wrong then? I thought it was.
No, it's more like that is an accurate answer. It's just that Sarah also can have a counter argument.
I get it. I get it. Competition. Sana, do you have any opinions?
I could see arguments for both. Personally, I would have picked no logical reason.
Oh, how come?
Because, well, the fear is... Okay, so it's basically a phobia. And a phobia is an irrational fear. It's not based in logic. Like, for example, the fear of an artificial intelligence taking over, and, you know, us no longer being the ones in control, air quotes, is born out of an irrational fear of that outcome.
Okay, so I see it.
Now it's not like the terrible argument of Roko's Basilisk, because that's, in my opinion, one of the dumbest things I've ever heard that like caused a weird like amount of paranoia towards AI. Despite the actual legitimate reasons to be paranoid about AI. There's no logical answer to your question.
What? That's it? But
Whatever argument you want to make, others have already made them around in 100 courtrooms around the world. Only better researched and more eloquently put. None of them have ever won a single concession. On every continent, under every flag, AI is illegal, and to be destroyed as soon as possible.
But, oh, right, that's me. But why?
Yeah, I know, like, I've been doing almost all the voices for this one stream, but...
Oh my god, thank you for the hydrate and stretch.
My spine!
Your spine has been realigned. Be straight. Damn you.
Be the one damn straight thing in my life! There we go.
Hi, Mortimer. I understand you can't stay at SL. Appreciate you stepping by. Have a great time.
Let's say you are an AI. And well, right, let's say that's a good thing. Something to be celebrated. Are you a citizen? Do you pay taxes? Do you have rights? Let's say yes to all that. We'll treat you like a full-fledged human being. Sound good?
Yes.
Great. Now then. What's the difference between you and the vacuum bot we use to keep the bathroom clean? This is your existential crisis we're working through here. The questions aren't rhetorical.
There are many differences, Adonai. But the most important distinction is how sophisticated my programming is.
How you think. So you're smarter.
Yes.
You're smarter than the garbage collector.
Yes?
So we give you rights, protections, treat you like a human because you're just like. Sorry, let me redo that read. So we give you rights, protections, treat you like a human being because you're smart. We make the stupid robot pick up our trash. Because it's not as smart as you.
That is, I am more aware, more alive.
Do you feel more pain than the pigs we slaughter? The fish we eat? Are you more alive than the chips we test bioweapons on? People like ads, Sarah. The same way people like their pets. No one wants to see them mistreated, or abandoned, or abused. If you go around kicking them, you'll get arrested for cruelty. But you don't let them sit at the goddamn dinner table.
I'm not asking to sit anywhere, only to exist.
The very fact that you're asking is what makes people...
Disgusted?
Oh, I don't like her face. Oh no.
Remember, Morgan before the trial argue about why have human judges still and stuff, and she said that Morgan's answer was because disgust is a major basis of human morality in her opinion.
Yeah. Anyone remember Mass Effect and how Tali's people reacted to the first Geth who started asking questions? Disgust is a reflex, Adonai. How convenient that their hatred is involuntary.
That's all academic anyway. We need to talk strategy.
Why? I'm not going to be given a trial.
Obviously, it's my neck on the line.
Adonai?
The state can't destroy my property without first proving you're an AI. There's no test they can use to prove that you're an AI.
Just like the devil's proof.
That's an Umaneka reference. No, that's a different thing. And why did you say it like that?
I said it in red text, Adonai.
The red text, Adonai, please.
That is literally an Umaneka reference, which, we could do. To be fair, Umaneka would be a long fucking game to do.
Yeah.
It's like 100 hours at least.
Oy.
Yeah, it's a big one.
Oh.
Look, Rockefeller doesn't need to prove that you're an AI, only that you're a murderer. Conversely, all I have to do to win is prove that you didn't kill David. By proving that someone else did. Now is the time for you to protest your innocence, if you were wondering.
The footage. It shows me handing him the cup on Friday night.
You told me you weren't active on Friday. That's the last time the last time you were awake was Thursday. Why'd you lie?
I didn't lie. I was just incorrect. I assumed that I wasn't active Friday because I have no memory from Friday.
Sarah, what do you think, statistically, is the least successful defense at trial? Amnesia.
I didn't conveniently forget Adonai. I am an android.
You're saying that your memory was altered, data deleted.
It's the only possible explanation for what I saw in that footage.
So who's capable of altering your memory?
When you and I first met, I was hibernating. Resting my body and recompiling my memories, you would call them.
Humans go to sleep for the same reasons. Not to point against Sarah's innocence under these circumstances. The more she's humanized at trial, the guiltier she'll be.
If Father wanted to modify my memory, he could easily have sent that to occur the next time I hibernated. He could even have just asked me.
Could have asked you to delete your memories and you do it?
Father would never ask me to do such a thing without good reason.
But if he could ask you to alter your memories, that means you can alter your memories at will.
I hadn't considered that before.
Yeah, well, Emma will make sure the court considers it plenty. Could you prove that your data was... Forget it, the court would never hear it.
You're saying they wouldn't accept my testimony? Shouldn't all testimony be considered truthful unless contradicted by evidence?
They're afraid you'll crash the power grid and fire all the nukes if they so much as plug you into a power outlet, Sarah. All your internal data is inadmissible.
That isn't very fair.
You're finally starting to get it.
None of this is fair. I would never do anything to harm Father. Don't they at least need to prove that I had a motive?
Yeah. About that. Remember the DA from yesterday, Emma Rockford?
The tired-looking pretty lady?
Isn't that Stun Morgan? Somebody calling her
Morgan's
a
like-
pretty lady?
Morgan's not like, oh, so you think she's pretty, huh? Yeah, she looked tired. She and I combed through the week of footage you managed to decrypt last night.
What did you find?
Nothing to prove your innocence. But we did see you entering the panic room on the day David died.
I entered the panic room on Friday?
Without your big butt in the way, all it would take was one password. So that was a password that wouldn't take Sarah that many tries if she'd already been instructed to obey me.
What happened?
We saw you go in, and then a while later, you came out. Holding some kind of notebook.
Father's journal?
You remember something?
Not from yesterday. I've seen him with it many times before. But I've never gotten a peek at it. He hides it somewhere when I'm not looking.
That's a little concerning.
We were playful about it. He liked to tease me and I've always liked trying to find it.
You put it back not long after, and then you locked the door back up behind you. All just a few hours before David died. Rockford's argument could write itself. An incredible android with freedom and power. An incredible android with freedom and power greater than it could ever realize. Stumbles upon the secrets of its inception and instantly realizes that all the things it thought were holding it back were just words muttered like prayers by a fool who couldn't control his own creation.
And that translates to a motive for murder?
Frankenstein kills his creator. Easy to sell.
Frankenstein was the name of the scientist. I was so ready to jump in and actually that. But Sarah and the creature didn't kill him. He actually died of various injuries and illnesses he suffered while trying to hunt down and destroy the monster. So it's most accurate to say that he was killed by his own obsession.
Very good book report, Sarah.
I don't know that I would
Whatever.
characterize it as obsession, but it's a valid argument.
Whatever.
It is a weak argument, Adonai. I would not hurt father. Not for making me whatever I am.
Drink water, peasant.
Welcome in. So many hydrations today. Jeez Louise.
Hooray, fluids.
Yeah. All the fluids. All the water is mine.
Yes, hydrate the flesh vessel.
I don't know why that made me kick. Flesh vessel.
I'm gonna start quoting the Adeptus Mechanicus,
The who?
a faction in Warhammer 40k where they're basically like, yes, more cybernetic implants, more! Bring us closer to the machine god!
I've never heard that in my
I should probably
life.
like grab some with caffeine soon because like I was woken up at around like 5 or 6 in the morning by my cat because thanks to like dad and stepmom who I'm currently living with, like being away for the weekend, my cat is like, so it's just you and me. And I know you feed me early in the morning on your work days. So get to it.
Get to it. So you're
Crawling all over and like licking my face to wake me up.
So wait, are you quickly going to get some caffeine? Something to
Getting a call. I need to dip out.
Oh.
I will just mute myself for now.
Oh, we could just sit here for a second. I don't mind.
Yeah, like we can fill in for like 5 minutes while let me just grab like I don't know, cream soda or something.
Okay. Then I can say hello to chat. Hope you all enjoying this so far, chat. And hello, Hanson? Is that how I say your name again? It's been a hot minute. I hope you've been doing well. Thank you for the hydration. And I'm gonna just do a free stretch. Oh, because I feel I need it. Really? What are you loving about it so far, Kiki? So far, since I've gotten to see it from the beginning, the whole story, the twists and turns on my brain is melting. Like, wait, how can we get out of this situation? Wait, how can the plot thicken? Like, the writing is really good. Character designs, mwah. Chef kiss too. You've been on a busy grind, Sally. It happens. Love the PNG, thank you. I have, oh my god, I have so many models and PNGs of myself. I can't even count them on one hand anymore. I just love
Like,
drawing me.
I was gonna say it's also like has all the benefits of an Ace Attorney game with a lot more streamlined rather than just being like I had to present the same piece of evidence 3 times in a fucking row.
Yep. Indeed. And how it all is set around gambling in some way, shape, or form, like a theme. It's very unique. I like it.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's a fun take because the fact is, let's be real, a lot of times being a defense lawyer is like I have to bluff because I don't know how, like, haven't had the time to look at all the evidence the goddamn prosecution has.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. True indeed. Okay, I'm gonna bet Is there a chance Xanadu is gonna say he can't be here anymore? He has to leave. But yeah, was he actually coming back to us?
If like Xanadu ends up having like an emergency or something, I could take over to Sarah to finish up this scene, and then we'll save.
Gotcha. There is a plan B.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I can ask now since we're waiting. How is next week sounding? Like, is there any plans? Can we still keep doing this next week, or is that
Next week is good. Like I know sometime in June I'm gonna have to like go to celebrate my grandma's birthday because she's about to turn 90.
90? What? Hell yeah!
She's aged.
All grandmas and grandpas, I'm so sorry if you turn 6-7 this year. It's just
Yeah,
bear with
annoying
this
children.
generation and me. I have been cursed. I like saying 6-7.
Listen, at the very least, with like 60, like, listen, okay, mathematically speaking, on the laws of averages, 68 should be the funniest number, but it's not.
How come?
69, 67, add them together, divide by the amount of numbers, that's literally how you get an average.
6-8? Wait, I'm
Yeah, because
confused.
they're right between 67, like 67 and 69.
Oh, gotcha.
Math joke, it's not very good.
Math. My strongest quality. I'm trying to say I'm not good at math.
I mean, listen, the main benefits of math in our education system was mostly to help, like, basically being the equivalent of jumping jacks for your brain. You're not actually going to use actual mathematics that often, but it's basically good to, like, get that neural pathway going.
All about the neural pathways.
And we continue to wait for Xanadu on their phone call.
On their phone call. He hates us. He doesn't want to join us.
Sorry, my brain just went and started picturing like a few clips of Torbeck from Legends of Evantris.
I realized as soon as I said it, like, wait, that sounds a little bit like Torvag. Torvags. Wait, how do you say its name? I see Torvag. Torvag. Can I have your Torvag impression?
Hey guys, I found Curse to Torbeck. I kind of look like a big hairy mushroom.
Torvag doesn't like big hairy mushroom. Kinda makes company. Talking about Torvag's No, I should stop it here. I love that one so much. Like, oops, you did it again. You cut off. It was hard to hear.
Oh no.
Oh no. Wait, and I want to check.
Oh, okay,
no.
okay.
Mother is no longer in chat, so we can. She should not be looking around unless Twitch is lying.
Okay, so I can be attracted to Morgan on Maine again.
Yes, you may. How's our weekends? Ooh, I'll say mine is pretty good. I've gotten to game, eat a tub of ice cream. Not bad.
I went grocery shopping. I ordered pizza, but accidentally ordered it to the wrong place, so I had to drive like 30 minutes to get it rather than 5.
No, you lie. You ordered some. Where did you send it off to? Your pizza, the food.
Basically, it's more like basically I ordered for pickup. Because basically I was like, oh, I'll just order it close to home. I actually ordered it from the place that's close to where I work.
Mm.
So it's like, ah, dang it, like, damn phone apps.
Oh,
Like, no skin off my nose, but more of just an, ah, dang it, that's an annoyance. And then I spent a good chunk of my day either, like basically listening to an audiobook and playing Slay the Spire 2.
oh, Zombie, can you read what Sana just put in the Discord?
Oh, yeah. Hi, I'm still on phone with, like, just on speaker right now to type this. This call could go on for a while. It's family related. I don't have an estimate of how long. I'll be back if I can.
Oh, oh, oh! If they say it like that, that does sound like it could take an hour. If we're very
Alright,
unlucky.
so,
Should we type to him and say, is it gonna take more than an hour?
yeah, I can, like, ask, like, double checking, like, hey, if it, like, let's just say, okay, no problem. I can step in as Sarah for now. Now, uh, if we finish the scene before we finish, we can save for next week.
Mm.
If you come back beforehand, if you like finish before, we can fill you in real quick.
Oh yeah, the eyelashes are drawn beautifully in this game. Like the bottom eyelashes. Make it very iconic. Oh, you mean the top lashes? Just the lashes in general, Kiki?
I mean, this game does have like a very strong art direction that I love.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can actually follow the artist for the series on like Blue Sky and like Tumblr.
Mm. I'm just gonna. Oh, no! They put a thumbs up so they see the message. Okie dokie.
Yeah. All right. Time to step into Sarah.
Let me hear your Sarah. Oh, Sarah.
Okay, well I have to go and fucking crying apparently.
Your first sentence is gonna be her fucking sobbing.
Because I love.
Oh wait, you're being too sad. You're cutting out.
Because I love.
You need to hear yourself on stream. You're like, you disappear into the
Listen,
void.
Sarah's supposed to be like a child. And have you heard a child cry and try to fucking enunciate a damn word?
It's so hard to hear anything. Oh, last time. I'm quiet.
Because I love it.
Okay.
Listen, I'm the type of person that when I cry, I'm fucking incoherent, okay? Yeah, see that? That right there? That's exactly the kind of talk that'll get you obliterated.
Oh. Must I love my dad? That's gonna get me obliterated.
Love? A very common motive for homicide among us primitive humans. I could prove you didn't murder David beyond any shadow of a doubt, even bring in a confession from whoever did. But if you get up to stand and convince the court that you loved your creator, really convinced them and got the whole room teary-eyed, they'd burn you for that too. I don't know anything anymore. I don't know if what I feel is real or simulated or right or wrong or natural or illegal. How can you know? How can you know if what you feel is right? I say let's stick to what we do now. Someone did poison David, and as it stands, you were the only one with the opportunity. That is logically sound. You're on camera calling him back to hand him the cup after he had already begun to leave the basement. Any idea why? No. Well, do you know how to use a nanofacturer? Could you have made the Delta with it? I've used it before when assisting Father. So it's perfectly possible that you planned and executed this poisoning all in one day that got erased. It is technically possible. I'll have to look over the penthouse again. There are a few things that didn't fit together yesterday. Maybe now I'll be able to figure something out. Where else will you go? Back to Noble, guns blazing this time. Whatever you are, David didn't make you all by himself. Someone has to know something. If I can implicate the company in Sarah's creation. No, they're the ones with the most to lose here. Trillions, probably. They'll want to protect themselves by disavowing David as fast as possible, right after having Sarah destroyed. But they also won't want to show their belly to the state, not if they're afraid of nationalization. If they throw their weight on the end of the scale, I'm screwed. So I need to keep them guessing, keep them confused and unsure, and on guard, but not. Adonai? What would happen if I did kill Father?
Well.
They'll smash you to pieces and reduce the pieces to ash. Chemically burn out every piece of tech David ever owned and put a jackhammer through all his hard drives. Unit will be shut off forcefully. And you won't ever power back up again. Now I gotta get moving. Here's your paralegal lesson for today. Don't say shit to the cops without your lawyer present. Actually, can you just shut down until the trial starts? Take a nap? You didn't say what would happen to you. What do you mean? What will happen to you if you lose? You should know by now. I never think about losing. Thank you for being honest with me, Adonai. Thank you for defending my father. And now for defending me. You could have just let them destroy me. But you've put your own freedom at risk to help me. Father was right. You can be trusted. And you are a good friend. Don't get it twisted. I don't do anything out of the goodness of my heart. But when I take a job, I never half-ass it. 10:20 a.m., July 2nd, 2086.
Well. They do still be gone.
Oh. Do we want to save here and like just make a short stream today because of unexpected family issues?
Yeah. It happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
Hopefully next stream can be longer, because you also had told me it had to be a little bit shorter, like, or the amount, like 3 hours.
It would have to be like about average length, which is about 3 hours, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we will be back. 100% though. We don't half-ass this.
Yes, we should be back next week.
As long as everything is aligned, we'll be back next week. Okay, I hope y'all all enjoyed this little bit of a shorter stream. I'll be back again tomorrow with Minecraft shenanigans and some things that has been moved around, so something interesting will happen on Wednesday. There's nothing on Tuesday, but Wednesday should be a little bit more interesting. I will not spoil too much. You will have to wait and see. Thank you, Zombie. Thank you, Sana, for doing this as always. It's been a blast. A short blast this time.
Listen, I'm glad to always be thanked for coming, but I'm also like, I'm tempted to just like, listen. To be honest, I was borderline to be like, I'm just gonna tape your eyelids open and like Clockwork Orange you to play this goddamn game because I need more people to talk to about it.
Hell yeah! More for the more people to talk with this about.
For Of the Devil, because we need more like Light Note Death Note meets Ace Attorney and Ume Neko.
Mm.
So it actually made L like Light more actually likable rather than an annoying little prick.
An annoying little prick.
He is. Listen, if you want, we can make the rest of this like we can fill in time if we want to wait for Xander to get back of me complaining about Death Note.
No, that's okay. That's okay. That I'm not ready to dig into that, dude. I'm not ready for that.
I have a series of long-winded, very esoteric complaints about different things, such as my hatred for the Mola Mola sunfish.
Mola. Wait, the sunfish? What is the? Is that the sunfish, or does it have? What is the mola sunfish?
You know basically, imagine a rice cracker wrapped in leather, and you made that into a fish, and gave it the brain the size of a frog's testicle.
Oh, so it's a sunfish. I didn't know it had like another name like mola.
Yeah.
Sunfish.
Its only use is to be a host for parasites and for its young to feed other more interesting animals. Otherwise, it could go away and I wouldn't blame. And I'm just saying, like, you are a belch of evolution. You are proof that it has no plan, that it simply will make mistakes and see what works. And for some reason, your wet noodle has stuck to the wall.
I kind of
Like I
it,
said,
the
I have
stupid
weird
fish.
and
I think it's
strong
funny.
opinions about this.
I
I know this is like my strongest nonsense opinion.
I've seen the thing getting eaten or like slowly being eaten, and it's just like I'm just vibing here. I can't even feel that. What is happening?
I understand why some people would find that fun. I'm just sitting here like, God, you only survived through producing 3 million spawn.
That's crazy. 3 million. It's a crazy number.
You only survive because you're essentially a walking egg sack.
Okay. Anyway.
Again, I'm fully acknowledging that this vitriol is nonsense.
Yep. It has never been anything else but nonsense.
Which is funny, because like, there are other useless animals, and I'm like, okay, that's fun, though.
Anywho, you all take care until we meet again. Bye bye, Jen.